Everybody's there? All right, there we go. Now we're live. You got to wait till the live button goes, Tanya. So excited to be here today. That's actually why I was already talking to you guys before we went live. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Tanya Millar. I was an advanced care paramedic for 13 years in Alberta, and I did that because I loved helping people. What ended up happening is I had two boys, which are, the light of my life, but I found it really difficult to be a paramedic and help everybody and also try to stay afloat at home and things like that as well. So I transitioned out of being a paramedic about 5 years ago. I can't believe it's been that long. It does not feel like it. And I got an offer to actually go into the financial industry. And at the beginning, I was like, that sounds so boring and I got to dress up. I don't know. But guess what? It's actually the best decision I've ever made in my life, and it is completely the opposite of that as well. So I have been a financial advisor for, like I said, the last 5 years, and I'm loving what I do every day more and more and more. The need for what we do is crazy. So I'm here just to give you guys some tips and tricks that you guys can maybe apply to your own, portfolios, or maybe it's something you haven't thought about. Some of this is just stuff that I learned on my own as well through, passing family members and being involved in their estates and things like that. The first one I'd like to talk about today, guys, is I don't know if any of you have heard about insurance. And you can have insurance, but you can build an investment. So you build equity inside of the insurance so that basically you have tax-free money when you go to retire or go to do whatever it is that you'd like to do. Now, a lot of people don't know about that. They think, oh my God, I'm going to pay a whole bunch of money for insurance and I'm never going to need it. Well, there's two things in life that are guaranteed, and only two things. And what are they? Taxes and death, unfortunately. So if we can reduce those taxes when you do pass away, which will be not for a long time, but if we can do both of those, then we obviously help you through those tough times, because it can be very, very difficult when somebody passes away. And it's completely different when it's your own family. Trust me on that. Now, another area I'd like to, and if you guys want more details, of course, give me a call. I'll put all my info in the chat as well. But there is a way to do that, and I don't know why more people don't. I didn't know anything about it, and probably a lot of you didn't either as well. So that's why I wanted to share that today. The second thing I'd like to share with you guys is, do you find that inflation is, well, killing all of us right now? Yeah. There's a couple things that you can do to help with that. And one is, let's not go buy the Ferrari that we've always wanted if we can't afford it, right? And I know that seems kind of minuscule, but it's huge. If we actually budget what we've got coming in and going out, then we actually know what we can afford and what we can't. And that way we can stay ahead of the game. The second thing is always try to find a different way to make more money. Most people are not going to be able to retire if they don't have a second stream of income right now. And that's literally just the facts. Some will for sure, but some are not going to. So what are the ways that we can go ahead and make more income? Well, you can get a side hustle. There's a whole bunch of those out there right now. And yes, all of them are legit. Okay, maybe not all of them, but double check that they're legit. There are opportunities everywhere as well. So if you're like me and you're 40 some years old, and you got a couple kids and you got a house and car payments and all of that coming at you, and you're like, where do I start? Just talk to people and find out what kind of opportunities they have available. I know I have one as well. I'm looking for 10 licensed agents actually by the end of next month, so February. And it's going to be exciting. Why? Because I get to help 10 more people. And with having that 10 more people on my team, we can actually make sure that our clients get the care that they need. Has anybody ever had a financial advisor that never called them for like 6 months to a year or maybe even more? Yeah, that's what we're trying to avoid by building a team. So somebody's always there to make sure that you're looked after and you're called on a regular basis. Second reviews are being done. Let's face it, your life changes. Within the next 6 months, your life is going to change, whether it be by a car, whether it be somebody gets sick, whether it be a job change or a job loss. All of those things take place, whether we like it or not. So why not be prepared, right? And as far as other tips and tricks, guys, I've got lots and lots to tell you about, but I'm going to be here every second Friday at this time. So if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and reach out to me. I will throw my personal information into the chat. But my phone number is 780-237-1423. And my email is Tanya, Tanya, at Tanya Millar, Millar .ca. And I'll put it in there for you guys as well. And thank you for the time.